Hello, Mommy Valley. Thanks for joining us tonight. Welcome to the second and final night of the 42nd annual auction, Soar, a blue and white benefit. My name is Ford Coles. I graduated from Mommy Valley in the great year 1982. I am, as you can see, wearing blue and white, and I'll be serving as your host and auctioneer tonight. We are thrilled to be live streaming tonight from the Blakey Resource Center. And personally, I'm even more thrilled that we have dialed down the resolution in hopes of preventing any technical problems, but also to make it harder for you to see my COVID-inspired gray hair and significant weight gain. I joke about my significant weight gain during COVID because it's true, but I know this has been very difficult for all of us in the Mommy Valley community, both here in Toledo and also in the diaspora of all the places that people from Mommy Valley live. I, as many of you know me personally, I make presentations to hospitals for a living around the country and the world, so you can imagine how well that business is going. For the first 2 weeks, this felt a little bit like a weird snow day, and then I took a giant elementary school eraser to my entire 2020 calendar. That's right, I still use a paper calendar, which is maybe part of the problem. Anyway, I will tell you this has forced me, as I'm sure it has most of you, to innovate and really change the way I do things. And some of these things are things I should have done 5 years ago. I think that's true of so many Mommy Valley parents. One of my closest friends here, Tyler Dunlap, he has a son, Quinn, class of 2021, and another son, Colin, class of 2023. He worked for a healthcare startup, was laid off, but used the time to pursue a lifelong dream of starting his own company in the interesting space of virtual livecast funerals, which he's now growing around the country. So again, that's the Mommy Valley way. Toledo Spirits, Andrew Newby and Kristen Kaiser, apparently as demand for alcohol lessened, to be clear, not in my home, but as demand for alcohol lessened, they turned part of their capability into making hand sanitizer in really interesting bottles. I think this is the beauty of Mommy Valley, right? Innovating our way in a tough situation. So let's do this together. Let's make this night about innovating and changing Mommy Valley in the future, using this opportunity to do that. And also, let's make it about helping those hardest hit by COVID. There are a number of people at Mommy Valley, imagine the folks, for example, in the restaurant industry, that have been very hard hit by this. We don't want to lose a single student to this crisis. That's our plan tonight, and that's what I'd ask your help with. All right, thank you for hanging with us last week during our technical difficulties and for participating so very actively this week. And when I say active, as of this moment, we have raised over $90,000 in funds for this great school. That is just flat out amazing. But our work tonight is not finished. Our work for our students, our faculty, our staff, our families is not done. Participation tonight in this live auction is essential if we hope to meet our school goals. You already know that because you're here staring at me, which means you're already participating tonight. So again, let's do this for Mommy Valley. Speaking of participation, please be aware that the silent auction will close at 7:15, so in almost exactly 10 minutes. Please don't risk missing out on your favorite items. Take a last look. Get your best and final bids in right now. Beat your friends and then gloat. Gloating for Mommy Valley is good. A shout out to Claire and Joel Gorski, who are already sponsoring 2 dinners. Very much hope I get invited to at least one of those. So thanks to all the participants in the silent auction so far. I hope you all took some collective pride in the list of colleges and universities that the class of 2020 will be attending. It is a remarkable list. And yes, I have to say it, there is a Harvard in there. I'm sure a lot of Ottawa Hills parents are experiencing that same joy. Okay, positive. I'm sorry, Lynn, I'm going to stay positive. Tonight we're going to hear from a Maumee Valley senior about her experience. We're going to learn about the difference we're making from Mrs. Amy Eustick, our Board of Trustees president. We're going to sell, God willing, and you with me, we're going to sell these live auction items. And then we're going to finish with a Raise the Paddle for our MV Cares Fund. This is what I talked about earlier. This is the fund we're going to use to help those families hardest hit by COVID-19. Again, we don't want to lose a single student to this crisis. Every dollar pledged tonight will make our school stronger. Every donor should feel proud of the difference they've already made and will also make in the live auction tonight. My first order of business is to congratulate the Liedberg family, who was the big winner in the bouncy ball raffle. I bought 5 of them with no success. I am pleased to let you know they have chosen a week in the Florida Keys Beach Estate. I'm less pleased to let you know that I have not yet been invited to join them yet. The night is young. As a result of this choice, we were planning on removing this item from the live auction, as you know, but wait. Mark Savage and Kimberly Edwards, in their great generosity, when they saw that the item had been removed, agreed to give us another week to use for the live auction. So that is returning to the live auction to be bid on. As we close the silent auction in about 7 minutes, we wanted to give you a chance to hear from a member of the class of 2020. We've been sharing these stories all week on social media and in our daily updates, and I want to offer one more to remind us of how transformational a Maumee Valley education can be. It was transformational for me, and it's transformational for my kids, and it's transformational for this remarkable student as well.
Hello, my name is Philippa Sandlin from the class of 2020, and this is what I want you to know about my time at Maumee Valley. I've been here only 2 years. Before that, I came as an exchange student from a small town in Sweden. Just 2 weeks at Maumee Valley, and I didn't want to leave, so I found out how I could stay. Maumee Valley is a school for doers, and if you're not naturally one, you will develop a new voice, one that fits you because you are surrounded by them. Many people who don't know me think I'm quiet. I'm not, but I'm described as quiet because when I first came to Maumee Valley, I didn't talk much. That is one of the main things that I will take with me. The courage to speak and to know which moments to make myself noticed. I came already having the ability to do, but Maumee Valley taught me how to show what I'm doing to others. Maumee Valley is the place where I could do good work. They are offering a lot of opportunities if you take the chance. I have written, directed, and produced a play. That is the first time I have ever finished a written project on my own, or directed anything. I have also written the first song ever as part of the theater program. I fulfilled my lifelong dream of going to New York and Broadway, and I learned more about my passion, musical theater, and those 2 exchange weeks that I did in a year during a musical theater program in Stockholm. I will graduate from Maumee Valley, not continuing education in the US, but going back to Sweden. I will continue to create. I will continue to learn. Because of Maumee Valley, I will view the practical aspects of my dreams and my contribution to my community in a new and different way. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris Linsky. Thank you to Ford for all that you've done for this year's auction. We appreciate all the support you've lent to us. And to all the sponsors that have supported the auction this year. Without you, we would not have had the success we've had so far. And thank you to the volunteers who helped us on our gift and sponsorship committees. Your help has been priceless. Now, a couple of housekeeping items before we continue with the evening. First, for anyone that wins an item from our auction, we will be delivering your items by the end of May. Second, these winning bids will be charged to the credit card that you used at sign-up of the Greater Giving software. Now, as many of you know, I'm wrapping up my first year here at Maumee Valley Country Day School. I came here with the goal of raising money to support all of the students and teachers and their ambitions at Maumee Valley because I believe in the mission of the school of putting the student first while providing experiences that will prepare them for their time beyond the campus of Maumee Valley Country Day. This auction is our biggest fundraising event of the year and is essential to our success of delivering our mission. Thank you again for everyone that has supported the auction so far. If you missed out on your items, please consider making a donation to the Maumee Valley Community Fund, which helps support vital enduring priorities like financial aid and faculty compensation, which have become even more difficult and critical during these times. I now have the privilege of introducing Amy Eustick, our Board of Trustees President, with a special message for the MV community.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to thank you for tuning in tonight and welcome you to the live auction portion of Soar, a blue and white benefit. While the auction committee could not have envisioned what spring 2020 would look like when they named our auction this year, the name is fitting. For as a Maumee Valley community, we have in fact soared up to help those around us as the world battles the COVID-19 pandemic. I am moved by the stories that are featured on the MV website under hashtag MVProud. Stories of frontline workers, healthcare workers, and essential workers who continue to keep our country safe in the face of adversity. These community members have truly soared. I have been inspired by Maumee Valley faculty, staff, administration, and families who have kept our students' minds engaged in learning in true Maumee Valley fashion during remote learning. You have truly soared. And I have immense gratitude to our community members who have provided loving support to our international kids who are far away from home during this crisis, and the many creative ways we have found to honor the 6th graders, 8th graders, and seniors who are celebrating milestones this year. While some traditions may look different for these students, I see many new traditions starting. We as a community have truly soared to honor these milestones. As we get ready to start the live auction, please bid generously. Every dollar raised during the event ensures we can continue to offer the Maumee Valley experience to this and future generations. Bid not to get a good deal, but because you want to make an impact on the lives of our kids. As the silent and live auctions wrap up, if you did not win something you had your heart set on, please consider making a direct donation to our community fund at mvcds.org under Giving. For it is only through your generous support that we as a community can continue to fully soar. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Amy, for your leadership. We're going to jump into our live auction. We will open items in order, and we're going to keep them open for only about 3 to 5 minutes. So let's stay sharp. It's going to go fast. I'll run the play-by-play, informing people on how we're doing and how much time is remaining. The bidding process is the same as the silent auction, but with increments automatically set at $100. Now remember, you can place a higher bid. You can even set a max bid, and you can allow the software to bid for you. Bidding will remain open until the bids start to slow down, at which point I will give a 30-second warning and begin the closing process. Now again, we wanted to have a nice backup system here. So we have Wheezy Stoddard standing by on her cell phone in the event that anybody has trouble bidding or accessing the technology. She can be reached at 419-344-5845. Please, everybody, just take out a pen or pencil real quick and write this down, just in case you have technical problems tonight. 419, because we're in Toledo, 344-5845. Thank you. Okay, please note that items are sold when you hear me say sold. Even if you submit a bid as those words are coming out of my word, not words, as that word is coming out of my mouth, it probably won't be registered. So when I give you the 30-second warning, for example, there is a delay. Please make the bid as quickly as you possibly can. Before we get started tonight, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of the families that donated these amazing items. I will recognize them as always as we go, but thank you so much for always having Mommy Valley's back, including in a tough time. Okay, our first item tonight. We're going to leave Toledo and we're going to go to France. This is lot 401. Relax for a week in a renovated, beautiful 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath condo in the Bay of Arcachon. Look at that picture. Check it out. This is very close to scenic Bordeaux, France. The condo is located in the Belle Epoque resort town of Arcachon, 5 minutes from the beach. Arcachon is home to one of the largest sand dunes in Europe. Okay, just bear with me. Take a look at that damn thing. I mean, it's worth going just to walk on that. It's full of water adventures on its beautiful, break your heart blue water bay, as well as an incredible array of restaurants. Again, this is, very close to Bordeaux, you can imagine. Bordeaux and wine touring is an hour away by car at the most, if you want to make a day trip, but Arcachon is enough. They have one of the best farmers markets in Europe. They have famously oyster growers, and it's considered the best foie gras in all of France. So that's quite something, as you can imagine. You'll spend your days exploring the countryside, drinking copious amounts of French wine, and enjoying this ancient, stunning city. This is valid September of this year all the way through June of 2022. And I want to make that point to all of you tonight before you bid. We've extended the timelines where possible on all of these things. I know some people have worries about travel. You've got basically 2 full years here. So bid away. You are going on this trip. This is a 1-week stay. Again, the details: 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, renovated, sleeps 4 very comfortably, and 2 with fine comfort on a sleeper sofa. This was donated by Ms. Ann Sanford, Mr. Ford Bennett, class of 2005, and Mr. Deucer Bennett, class of 2008. Let us begin the bidding at $2,700. That's our first bid. I have $2,800. Do I see $3,000 for a week in a condo in Bordeaux, Arcachon, near Bordeaux, France? $2,800 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,000? I promise you, you would pay significantly more. We went to France 2 years ago and I had to mortgage my house. 2,000, Wheezy, let's see the pictures of the largest sand. $2,900. Do I hear $3,000? Look at the foie gras, look at the farmer's market. You can almost smell it. Look at the foie gras again. Look at that, come on. Look at that, $3,000. Do I hear $3,100? Does anybody want to go to France and eat those oysters right there? Okay, not those, but you know what I mean. Farmer's market, one of the best in Europe. Day trips to Bordeaux, some of the finest restaurants in all of France. The largest sand dune in Europe. Let me just repeat that. Look at the thing. I mean, where's Lawrence of Arabia? Look at that thing. You can swim in the ocean. You can swim off all the food you've eaten. Do I hear $3,200? $3,200. Any bids? The current bid is $3,000. Do I hear $3,100? I have a bid for $3,100. Do I hear $3,200? $3,200 for the blue water of the Bordeaux area of France. Arcachon, $3,200. Do I hear $3,300 for a week in a beautiful condo in the ancient, gorgeous city? $3,300. Do I hear $3,400 for this amazing family vacation? Or romantic vacation. You have a birthday coming up, anniversary. This is the place, I promise you. 2 full years. to just, at your leisure, decide when you want to take this amazing opportunity. $3,400 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,500 for this beautiful condo in the ancient city of Aktköy? $3,500. Do I hear $3,600 for a week in gorgeous? Do I hear we're at 3,600. Do I hear $3,700? Look at those red roofs. Look at that terracotta. I mean, come on, you can smell it. $3,700. Do I hear $3,800? The bid stands at $3,700. Do I hear $3,800? Do I hear $3,900? Does anybody want to bid $3,900? Let's go back to those terracotta roofs. That's making an impression. $3,900. Do I hear $4,000? Would anybody want to go on this trip for $4,000 is the current bid. Do I hear $4,100? Look at the wine. Take a look at that wine. I promise there's a lot more of it over there. $4,200. Do I hear it stands at $4,100. Do I hear $4,200? Do I hear $4,000? Farmers market, the oyster growers of France. I mean, oysters are good everywhere, but these are the oyster growers of France. Foie gras. Did I mention the foie gras? $4,200. Look at that foie gras. You can smell it. $4,200. Thank you very much. Do I hear $4,300? $4,300 for French restaurants. $4,300. Do I hear $4,400? Anybody want to bid $4,400 for, that's right, the largest sand dune in a continent? That's your $4,400. Do I hear $4,500? Look at those beautiful $4,500. Do I hear $4,000? Wheezy, you're going a little fast for me there. That's the bay right there. Let's stay on the bay, right? Okay, 60 seconds. Do I hear $4,600 for a trip to France? $4,600. Anytime in the next 2 years. $4,600. Thank you very much. Do I hear $4,700? Do I hear $4,700 for this gorgeous ancient city? $4,700. Do I hear $4,800 for this trip? Foie gras, large sand dune, terracotta roofs. I mean, it's got everything. Look at that place. $4,800. We have $4,800. Thank you very much. Do I hear $4,900? We have 30 seconds to go. $4,800. $4,800. Do I hear $4,900? We're so beautifully close to $5,000 here. $4,008. Okay, we have a bid for $4,009. Only a little bit of time remaining. Does somebody want to hit it clean at $5,000? The bid stands at $4,900. Do I hear $5,000? $4,009 going once. $4,009 going twice. Sold. Thank you. Most excellent. That's going to be an incredible trip. And you are an incredibly generous person. Thank you for your help with Maumee Valley. Okay, it's also a bargain, I should say, and I should have taken it. Anyway, who is the winner? It is the amazing Liedberg family, Doug and Sherry Liedberg. Not only are the Liedbergs going to a gated estate in Isle-Morada in the Florida Keys, they will be also going to southern France. So Liedbergs, you're wonderful. Sunscreen is my one word to you, okay? Sunscreen, both of these trips. It's going to be amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support of this great place. Thank you. Okay, the next item, lot 402, is a perennial favorite. It's a chance to give your kid, look at that picture. Let's just pause on that. Come on, this is last year's winner. This is your child's chance to run Maumee Valley for the day. You sit in the big chair, you can put your feet up on her ottoman, you get to hang out in the teacher's lounge and tell them to get back to work. You get to give the morning meeting, you get to have lunch with the faculty. Look, there she is. Feet up on the desk. She has her feet on Lynn's desk. Let's just pause on that. You get to take a gator tour of the entire campus to look at all of the improvements that we're going to make this year, which is another story I want to talk to you about. Lynn Casto is going to determine the date and approve design all of the day's events herself. It's going to be a magical experience for one lucky child. And you get to bring your friends to part of it, as you can see here. So this is going to be valid for the entire next school year. It was donated, obviously, by none other than Lynn Casto, who has 2 sons in the school, Caleb, class of 2023, my daughter's class, and Ian, class of 2024. Great kids. We've all been there. We've all wanted to run Mommy Valley at different times. That is not a criticism of Lynn or any of her predecessors, but let's face it, we've all had that moment like, I should run this school. So let's do it. All right. Let's begin the bidding at, this is a gift for your kid, $500. Bark orders at the faculty via your child. You're not allowed to promote anybody, by the way. Don't get any ideas, but it is going to be amazing. Surround yourself in the soccer stadium with all of your fans. Imagine what you could do. We have a bid for $500. Do I hear $600 for your kid's chance to run the school? I will make the nameplate that sits on Lynn's desk with your child's name on it. The big cheese, the buck stops here, I'm running this place. Imagine being able to bark orders at all the faculty. What a treat. $500. Do I hear $600 for this magical experience for one lucky child? Do I hear $600? Sit in the big seat, sitting at $600. Do I hear $700 for putting your feet on Lynn's desk? I'd pay $700 just to do that. $700. Do I hear $700 is the bid. Do I hear $800? Imagine your child in that seat. Do I hear $800? The bid stands at $700 for headmaster, headmistress of the day. $800 is the current bid. Do I hear $900 for running things? It ain't all gravy. Imagine the life-changing experience this will be of your child running one of the best schools in Ohio. I would argue the best school in Ohio. I'm just going to say it, okay? $800. Do I hear $900 for the chance to run Mommy Valley? $900 to run Mommy Valley. Do I hear $900? The bid stands at $800. Do I hear $900? This school, right there. That's the school. $800. Do I hear $900? There's Lynn with the kids. $900. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to give you a warning. 30 seconds. Time to jump in there. There's still time. Run the school, your child, for the day. Think about that leadership opportunity. That's an impression you want to make. $800. Do I hear 900? Okay, 800 going once. Last chance. 800 going twice. Sold. $800. 2. This was sold to the very, very generous, you're going to be seeing their name a few times tonight, Kimberly Edwards. Thank you so much for giving your child the chance to run Mommy Valley for one day. Okay, lot number 3. I'm going to, hey y'all. All right, I can't. I'm sorry. Look, I'm not going to do this. I can't do a country accent. I'm sorry. Who's ready, though, for a little mountain air? You can spend 4 nights in the splendor. Look at the, wait, just hold on. Let's pause on that. Take a look. When you say cabin, I just want to know if this is what you had in your head, okay? This is notably bigger than any of the houses I've ever lived in, and it's a cabin, right? They call this a cabin. So look at that stunning building. You're going to spend 4 nights in it, in the stunning splendor of the Great Smoky Mountains. This cabin manages to be both wild and incredibly elegant. You can hike in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. If your tastes run to the sort of Patagonia wear, you can spend a day at Dollywood. If that's your thing, there is honestly something for everyone in one of the most beautiful places in America. Enjoy beautiful views of the mountains. You can unwind in the hot tub and watch the sun go down. You can prepare meals in your gourmet kitchen. You can play pool and air hockey with the kids. You can watch a movie in, wait for it, your own home theater with 7-channel surround sound. The cabin sleeps 10 comfortably. So I'm hoping that some of us have called our, fellow Maumee Valley friends and plan to do this together. 10 comfortably includes 3 mountain view bedrooms with king-size beds, ensuite bathrooms. Each of those ensuite bathrooms has a jacuzzi. This is valid September of this year, once again through June of 2022. So you have essentially almost 2 full years to take advantage, and I would drive it. I mean, I think just driving through the Smoky Mountains is the most amazing thing. This is, again, so the details, this is 3 bedrooms, it sleeps 10. There is a small hot tub, outdoor hot tub fee if you want to take advantage of that. And it's donated by Mr. A.J. Joshi, Dr. Manisha Pandey, who are the parents of Mahir, class of 2020, and Avi, class of 2023. Take a look. Look at that view. That's not like a green screen. That's what it actually looks like. Look at that. Shocking. Remarkable. Okay. Let's get ourselves ready. Mountain Stream, can you hear it? You can almost hear it, right? Let's begin with the first bid at $1,000. Look at that. Let's look at the inside. Look at your own little community here. Just remarkable. All right, we have our first bid. Do I hear $1,100? $1,100. Do I hear $1,200? $1,200 for 4 nights in the mountain air. $1,200. Do I hear $1,300 for 4 nights? Look at that picture. Look at that stunningness. And the reason those mountains aren't the Rockies is because they're the oldest mountains in the United States, which brings its own magic. Do I hear $1,300 for 1,300? Do I hear $1,400 for 4 nights in what I'm calling a cabin? But come on, is that a cabin? I would die to live in that house. $1,400. Do I hear $1,500? The bid stands at $1,400. Do I hear $1,500? $1,500. Do I hear $1,600? $1,600 for 4 nights of mountain air and be $1,600. As you know, apparently the social distancing has reduced carbon emissions by 17%. This place is going to be insane, right? Animals are going to be coming out of the woodwork. $1,700. Do I hear $1,800? $1,800. $1,800. The bid stands at $1,700 for 4 stunning nights. Great Smoky Mountain National Park. You can hike, you can go to Dollywood, you can just literally sit in the jacuzzi and listen to nature. $1,800. Do I hear $1,900? $1,900 for 4 nights in one of the most beautiful places in America. $1,900. The bid stands at $1,800. Do I hear $1,900? $1,900 is the bid. Thank you very much. Do I hear $2,000? Do I hear a clean $2,000 for this 4-night stunning family adventure? Ensuite bathrooms. You don't even have to go down the hall, right? Look at this place. Look at the wood paneling. The wood paneling is $2,000. $2,000 is the bid. Fantastic. Thank you very much. The bid stands at $2,000. Do I hear $2,100? Do I hear $2,100 for 4 nights watching the sun go down in a hot tub? Think about that. What would you pay for 4 nights of mountain air in a hot tub? I'd pay a lot. $2,100. The bid stands at $2,000. Look at the view. Look at it for a second. Think about it. Smell it. $2,100 is the bid. Do I hear $2,200 for this paradise? Truly American. $2,200 is the bid. Do I hear $2,300? Do I hear $2,300 for 4 nights in the Smoky Mountains? Listen to the rushing stream. I bet you can fish trout in there. I'm not going to claim you can because I don't know, but I bet you can. $2,200. I know you can. We've jumped to $2,500. Do I hear $2,600 for 4 nights in this beautiful, rustic yet elegant cabin? I keep saying cabin. $2,600. Do I hear $2,700? Do we want to jump to $2,700? I've not been to Dollywood, but I bet it's an interesting experience. $2,700. I'm sure, I could wear this jacket and tie. $2,700. Do I hear $2,700 for Dollywood, for the Great Smoky Mountains National Park? $2,600 is the current amazing, $2,700. Do I hear $2,800? We have somebody at $3,000. Thank you so much. $3,100 to go to the Great Smoky Mountains for 4 magical nights with the kids, play pool, play pool. 3,100 is the bid. Do I hear 32? Do I hear $3,200 for 4 nights in that cabin? I mean, is it a cabin? Rockefeller would call this a cabin. $3,100. Do I hear 32? Thank you. $3,200. Thank you very much. Do I hear $3,300? $3,300 for a week, 4 nights in this stunning jacuzzi-laden dream home. 3,300 is the current bid. $3,400. Do I hear $3,400? Imagine the smell of the wood paneling. Imagine the smell of the woods. Imagine all the wood. $3,300 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,400? $3,400 for 4 nights in this stunning, elegant cabin. $3,300. Do I hear $3,400? Okay, let's give a 30-second warning. We have 3,300. 3,400. Do I hear 3,400? 3,400, we have a bid. Okay, 3,400. I'm going to go once. 3,500. Maybe I'm not going to go once. This is fantastic. Let's go, Mommy Valley. $3,500. Take a look. Look at that screen. Take a long look. $3,500. Wood paneling, ensuite bathrooms. That God-given gorgeousness. $3,600. We have $3,600. Do I hear $3,700 for the cabin in the Smoky Mountains? $3,700. Smoky Mountains because, of course, the fog, the gorgeous morning fog that you see there. $3,700. Do I hear $3,800? $3,800. All right, $3,700. 3,700 going once. 3,700 going twice. And sold. Thank you very much. Fantastic work, Mommy Valley. The lucky winner is? I thought they would get outbid, but it is the Liedberg family, who is going to be doing a lot of traveling and doing a lot of good for Mommy Valley. Thank you, Liedberg family. You guys are incredible. Thank you. Okay, lot 404 is something I can talk about personally. I went to the Smoky Mountains as a kid, but we did not stay in anything like that. But this one I've done. This is, as I'm sure you all know, one of the best restaurants in Toledo. Many argue the best. Or, you know, it depends on where Chef Marcel happens to be that night. But the kitchen table experience, although Chef Nixon is mano a mano, the man here, invite your friends to a fabulous 10-course dinner experience curated for 6 people at this amazing restaurant, Element 112. This is at the kitchen table. Each course is personally designed by the amazing Chef Nixon and served in the private dining room with a full looking glass wall onto the Element 112 kitchen, which is just remarkable to watch. It's like watching artists at work. Watch as your menu is prepared, then plated, and then brought to you in the next room, you and your lucky guests, each course perfectly presented by the staff. This is valid for an entire year. Element 112, the patio is open tonight. I'm thinking about going there after I leave here. But it's valid for an entire year through May 1st of 2021. This is an experience for up to 6 people. Alcohol, tax, and gratuity are not included, but that wine cellar is worth every bit. And we're shooting for guests, obviously, over the age of 21 for that experience. Okay, Element 112, the kitchen table experience. This is donated by the amazing chef Chris Nixon, his excellent wife Madeline Nixon, who is a lower school media specialist, works at Mommy Valley. Okay, we're going to begin At $750 is my first bid. Do I hear $850? $850 for 6 people at Element 112. $850. Do I hear $950? $950 is a remarkable price for 6 people at Element 112. Take a look. That's the private dining room. $950 is the current bid. Do I hear $1,050? $1,050. $950 is the current bid. 6 people, kitchen table, private dining room, Element 112, anytime in the next year. You and 5 lucky, amazing people. Do you have a birthday coming up? Do you have an anniversary coming up? A celebration of any kind? A random Friday. $1050 is the current bid. Do I hear $1150? Do I hear $1150 for 6 people at Element 112? If you do the math, that's still a remarkable deal. $1150 for 6 people at Element 112, and the artistic work of Chef Nixon, who really is quite amazing. We're so lucky to have this beautiful restaurant here in Toledo, and in of all places, Sylvania, where I grew up. You know, up until Element 112 came along, the only thing you could eat there was J&G's pizza. And now we have a world-class gastronomical experience. Do I hear $1150? Not that there's anything wrong with J&G's, but do I hear, yes, $1150. Do I hear $1250 for this magical evening in the private kitchen? Do I hear $1250 for a magical night at Element 112? Wheezy, I think I see a special bid. Do I hear $1250? Yes, I hear $1250. Do I hear $1350? Do I hear $1350? Do I hear $1350? The current bid, it's taking a while to show up, but somebody just bid $1250 in the room. Do I hear $1350? $1350. Okay. Anybody want to jump in here? Do I hear $1350? The current bid, I know we're a little bit behind, but it stands at $1250. Somebody in the room bid. Do I hear $1350? Okay. Let's give the 30-second warning. Do I hear $1350? Because it's $1250 right now. Do I hear $1350? Okay, $1250 going once. $1250 going twice. Sold. Thank you very much, Mommy Valley. An excellent dinner for $1250. Did somebody put a last minute bid in? Wait, somebody did $1350. All right, dang it. I mean, that's fantastic. Somebody just beat my bid. All right, $1350 is the current bid. Do I hear $1450? Do I hear $1450 for a magical night at Element 112, private dining room, the giant plate glass window between you and Chef Nixon in the kitchen? Okay, $1350 going once. $1350 going twice. Sold. Thank you very much, Mommy Valley. This was sold to Joel Gorski. Joel, you got me. Well done, Joel. Thank you so much, Joel. And thanks for all of the generosity that the Gorski family has already shown Mommy Valley during the silent auction and tonight, and of course, being on the board. Okay, buckle up. This is always a battle, as you know. Now this, remember, already went once because some lucky person got this in the bouncy ball raffle. I don't know what they bid, I don't know how many balls they bought, but it was a lot less than this just epic place is going to be bid on. But this is a luxurious week on Ishmael's watch. That is, as you Mommy Valley students know, named after Moby Dick. On Lower Matacum Key in Isle Morada, I would argue the most beautiful part of the Florida Keys, with your own private pool, private beach, and private boat dock on the canal. This is look at the pool, just pause, that's the beach. That's your beach, not a beach. That would be your beach. It is a 7-bedroom, 4-bath, grand oceanfront estate house that manages to be both, perfectly modern and old Florida at the same time. Honestly, I don't know how they do that, but they do. It sits directly on the beach. Enjoy a walk around the lush native gardens. Take a dip in the oceanfront pool. Sit in the shade of a palm tree. Sun yourself on the private beach. Go for a snorkel. You are only steps away back to the private pool. Includes, again, a dock on the canal that is yours if you want to do a little bit of boating, just around the corner. This is valid, so amazing to the Savage and Edwards family. This is valid until May 1st of 2022. I mean, honestly, we could walk to Florida in the time that we have here. So this is an incredibly generous offer. Again, let me reiterate, it accommodates up to 12 people for 6 nights, 7 bedrooms in this stunning estate home. This is donated by Mr. Mark Savage and Ms. Kimberly Edwards. They are the parents of Maxfield, class of 2026, Anne, class of 2028, Elijah, class of 2030, and Young Honor, class of 2032. So thanks for all you do for Maumee Valley to this family. And take a look at this. Okay, let's start the bidding at $5,000. We're going to start the bidding at $5,000. Do I have a bid for, I have a bid for $5,000. Do I hear $5,100? Do I have a bid for $5,100? Let's get it started here. $5,100. We have the current bid at $5,000. Do I have $5,100? Somebody want to jump up here for 7 bedrooms? Let's divide that by the bedrooms. $5,100. Do I hear $5,200? Look at that. That's your view. That's just one of the rooms. Stunning. $5,100 is the current bid. Do I hear $5,200? $5,200 for Isle Morada, Florida Keys, private beach, private dock, private pool. Just pretty private all around. $5,200 is the $5,300. Do I hear $5,400? Do I hear $5,400? That is walking back to the home from your private beach. $5,400 is the current bid. Do I hear $5,500? $5,500 for that beach right there. $5,500. We just did a vacation in Naples recently. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? $5,500 is like the resort fee you pay in these places. And I promise you that $5,600 is nothing like this. Magical place. I need $5,700. $5,600 is the current bid. Do I hear $5,700? $5,700. 5.6 is the current bid. Do I hear 5.7 is the current bid? Thank you, Maumee Valley. I have a bid for $5,007 private pool. I have a bid for $5,700. My bid screen is $5,700. Do I hear $5,800? Do I hear $5,800? Brian has, there it is. $5,007 is the current bid. Do I hear $5,000? Let's just go to $6,000. Does anybody want to just jump up to $6,000? Let's do a bid for $6,000 for 1 week in this stunning home, anytime between now and May of 2022. Do I hear $6,000 for this experience? $5,700 is the current bid. Do I hear $6,000? $6,000 is the bid I'm looking for, or 5.8 if you have it. I think we have a bid coming in for $6,000, or is it 5.9? 5.9. Do we have a bid? No, that's 6. I have a bid for $6,000. Do I hear a bid for 6.1? Does anybody want to beat that lovely bid at $6,000? $6,100. We're at $6,000 for 1 week, an Isle Morada. You can watch Key Largo with Humphrey Bogart. It feels like that without the hurricane. You can pick your time of year without the mafia, I should say as well. $6,100. Does anybody want to bid $6,100? We have $6,000, $6,100 is the bid. Do we want to go to $6,200? $6,200 is the, $6,001 is the current bid. I have $6,200 here. $6,200 is the current bid. Do I have $6,300? $6,300. Does anybody want to bid $6,300? 6.2 is the current bid. 1 week for in paradise, truly. You pick the time of year. You can make it spring break. You can do it right after the Christmas holidays. Whenever you feel like going down there, this incredibly generous family has opened up their stunning estate to the Maumee Valley community. Do I hear $6,300? And it is valued, I should say, at about $8,000. If you were to get it on Airbnb, which you can't, it would be $8,000. But that's okay. We have $6,300. We have a bid. Do I have $6,400? Do we have $6,400? $6,400 for 1 week in Isle Morada. $6,400 for a private beach. Look at the kitchen. I just want you to look at the kitchen. Does my kitchen look like that? It does not. And it's not even on a private beach. $6,400. Do I hear $6,400? $6,300 going once. I'm going to give you a second. Does anybody want to bid $6,400? I think we have a bid for $6,500. All right, 6,500. Wait, we have 6,400. What's the bid, Brian? $6,500. Okay, that's the current bid. $6,500. Okay, that's our current bid. $6,500. Do I hear $6,600? $6,600. Does somebody want to outbid $6,500? There's your sunset. Oh, look at that. It makes me want to read to have and have not. $6,500 is the current bid. $6,500. All right, I'm going to give you a 30-second warning. Think about it. Do you want to go to Florida anytime in the next 2 years to what is arguably the best place? $6,600. We have a bid. Do I hear $6,700? We have a bid for $6,600. Do I hear $6,700? $6,700. Okay, $6,700 is the bid. Do I hear $6,800? Do I hear $6,800 on this stunning Florida estate? $6,800. Do I hear $6,800? $6,700. Let's do a 30-second warning. Look at the back of it. Oh, I mean, look at the back of the thing. That's my pool. $6,700. All right. Let's bring this home. Any last bids? $6,700. Okay, we have a bid for $6,800. Thank you, Maumee Valley. Amazing. $6,800. $6,008. Do I hear $6,900? Does somebody want to jump to $6,900 or $7,000? For an $8,000 value, let me repeat, if this were on Airbnb, which it never will be, that's why it looks like that, it would be $8,000. $6,800 is the current bid. Do I hear $6,900? Do I hear $6,900? $6,800 is the current bid. Okay, let's close it down. $6,008 going once. $6,008, is it Libra? $6,008 going twice. Sold. $6,800. Thank you, Maumee Valley. Fantastic. Thank you very much. All right. The lucky bidder, and just so you know, I was bidding. Again, got beat. I bid a lot. Anyway, was Patty Wise for $6,800. Patty, thank you so much. Always a great participant in this community. Thank you. Bless you very much for your help. Okay, lot 406. Get out your bucket list. Get it out right now. Pull it out of there, because this is on it. Why should the Foster family have all the fun? I know Timmy's been on this. I think Billy's been on this. They don't get to have all the fun, all right? This is the South African photo safari. This is an auction favorite. We didn't have it last year, so I'm thrilled. Several Maumee Valley families, I've named some of them, have been on this trip. One of my son's friends, Sam, went on this trip a few years ago and said it was unbelievable. This is a 7-day African photo safari for 2 people. This is just an ideal destination for you and your loved one to enjoy tranquility, magic, relaxation, true environmental treasures, open space, wildlife, and the unique African bushveld. While exploring the region's incredible heritage, you can upgrade the safari for a fee to include additional people, up to 6 total, that's it. Time and luxury services and a Big 5 nature reserve, a guided tour experience for the Kruger National Park Wilderness Expanse. The package includes safari lodging. Look at that, that's your lodging, by the way, magical, right? That's the inside. Let me just stop on that for a minute. Okay, that's the, all meals are inclusive for 2 people. They do your laundry every day. They give you guided walks. You do game drives for your photo safaris. You do side trips to other incredible areas in the region. And you have a Polokwane airport transfer when you fly in. This, once again, a lot of people had reservations about this in the old days because it was limited to 1 year. With incredible generosity from Kenneth and Joanne Ball from She Owala Safaris, they've extended this through May 21st of 2022. That's right. Once again, 2 years, 2 wonderful years to make your decision about when you want to go. Airfare is not included. There's an airport transfer, but the airfare to get there is not included. And there is a $1,000 per person non-refundable reservation fee because obviously they need to get ready for you. And then tax and gratuity. So bucket list item, South African photo safari. Take a look. Zebra baby. Okay, we're going to start the bidding at $3,000. $3,000 is our opening bid from the Maumee Valley community for a bucket list item, African photo safari. See the giraffe? That's right, that's a giraffe. That's not an optical illusion. Elephants cruising by you, zebras, lions, you name it. And it's in the bushveld, and you can go to Cape Town, which is like always on the list of coolest cities in the world. Wine country, Table Mountain, you name it. The current bid is $3,000. Do I hear $3,100? Does anybody want to go to the bushveld, South Africa safari for $3,100? Do I hear $3,100? The current bid stands at $3,000. Does somebody want to bid $3,100? Look at that. That's like a scene out of Lion King. I mean, this is insane, right? Once in a lifetime experience. Do I hear $3,100? Do I hear $3,200? I'm going to go the other direction. Do I hear $3,300? $3,300, I believe, is the current bid. Do I hear $3,400? $3,400. We're going up. They're catching up with the bidding here. Technology is working great tonight. Thanks, Maumee Valley. The current bid is $3,300. Do I hear $3,400? Look at that. What are those called? Baobab? Is that a baobab tree? Help me here. Lynn? $3,400 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,500? A clean $3,500 for a once-in-a-lifetime trip to South Africa. $3,400. Okay, we have $3,500. Do I hear $3,600? Look at that lion roaring. $3,600 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,700? Do I hear $3,700? $3,700. Do I hear, oh, look at that. Oh, what is that, Table Mountain? What is that? That's stunning. I'm sorry, I know so little about it. I need to go. I see. Do I hear $3,700? $3,700. The current bid stands at $3,600. That's you and all. That's you and your loved one, possibly a few other people hanging out. The current bid is at $3,700. Thank you, Mommy Valley. Do I hear 3,800? Do I hear $3,800? Magical time. This is an absolute steal for a bucket list. We have a bid at 3,800. Thank you, Mommy Valley. Do I have 3,900? Look at that. Magical lion place. Wheezy, you're going too fast. Look at the lodge. I mean, look at that. That's incredible, right? That's not the Disney experience. That's just the real thing right there. $3,800 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,900? $3,900 for a magical, once-in-a-lifetime trip to South Africa. $3,800 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,900? $3,800 is the current bid. Photo safari, 2 people, Kruger National Forest, you name it, right? African Bushveld. $3,800 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,900? All right, shall we give the warning? 3,800 is going once. We have a bid for $3,900. Somebody is taking their time. Very, very good. Okay, $4,000. All right, now apparently I should just stand here. But when I stop talking, you bid. All right, $4,000 is the current bid. $4,000. Thank you, Mommy Valley. Fantastic. $4,100. Do I hear $4,100? $4,100. What is that? Stunning. Is that just pottery? I've got to go on this trip. Anyway, $4,000. Do I hear $4,100? Current bid is a clean $4,000. Do I hear $4,100? $4,100. Okay, 30-second warning. This is it, Mommy Valley. That's an elephant right there. See that elephant? That's what you get to see for just $4,000. I know it could be a lot of money, but I just think it's a heck of a bargain. $4,000 going once. Anybody want to beat this? We have $4,100. Thank you, Mommy Valley. Do I have $4,200 for this magical trip? $4,200 is the current bid. Do I have $4,300 for a trip to the Bushveld? This is not Tanzania. This is not Botswana. This is South Africa, the Bushveld. It's supposed to be unbelievable. I think that's a Mommy Valley person. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Tim Foster? Anyway, I can't tell, but it looks amazing, Tim, if that's you. Incredible. Is that Billy? Who is that? Anyway, $4,200 is the current bid. Do I hear $4,300? $4,300 to go to on a photo safari for an entire week. Bucket list item. Do I hear $4,300? The bid stands at $4,200. 30-second warning. I believe that's Table Mountain, yes? Help me. Yes, Chris? Table Mountain? Yes, that's Table Mountain. Look at that. You can hike on that, by the way. It's supposed to be life-changing. I'd like to find out. $4,200. Okay. $4,200 is the current bid. Going once. $4,200. Going twice. Sold. Thank you very much. And the lucky buyer is my wife, Lee Coles. Thanks, baby. Yes. I love you, and I love this school. And I'm going to soon be loving South Africa. It's a big birthday for her this year, so thank you. Yes, 30. Exactly. Thank you, Brian. Well said, my friend. Okay. Thank you, Mommy Valley. Let's do lot 407, which is the Toledo Zoo Garden Cocktail Party. This is a remarkable night because it's you and 11 of your closest friends are going to take the first ever, nobody's ever done this before, they're going to take the orchid show at the Toledo Zoo to a completely different level. Famous for the orchid show, but now there's going to be a guided tour of the Zeems Conservatory, named after, by the way, a Mommy Valley graduate from 1956. That was 1 year ahead of my dad. Conservatory, along with, by the way, in there is a giant Galapagos tortoise. I do not know if they can get the drinks cart to sit on the tortoise, but I'm willing to find that out if you invite me. Behind the scenes experience, a cocktail party, in the gardens. Show the pictures. There's the conservatory. As you probably know, the Toledo Zoo is famed for not just its collection of animals, it's actually always on the list of the top 3 zoos for architecture. And that conservatory is part of it. There he is, the Galapagos tortoise. Nobody knows how old that creature is. He's probably like 572, by the way. But that's part of the experience. This is valid until June 1st of 2021. So this is a party for 12 people, behind the scenes tour in the conservatory and gardens. Look at the gardens, look at that. Just stunning. This is donated by Mr. Gary Whitaker and Ms. Bonnie Rankin, who are parents of Sarah, a great kid from the class of 2021, and Alex, who graduated in 2017. The Whitakers have been incredibly generous throughout the silent auction, so I just wanted to say thank you, Whitakers, for all you do for Maumee Valley. All right, this is a first-time experience for 12 people. The Toledo Zoo cocktail party for 12. The opening bid is $1,000. $1,000 for a cocktail party for 12 people at the conservatory and gardens of the Toledo Zoo during the Orchid Festival. So if you are a gardener, this will be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And you can have a cocktail at the same time. We have a bid of $1,000. Can I hear $1,100 for this first-time experience for Maumee Valley? $1,100 for 12 people and cocktails at the Toledo Zoo Conservatory. Galapagos tortoise, I see $1,100 is the bid. Do I hear $1,200? $1,200 for the zoo cocktail party. Look at the garden there. Remarkable. Brick pathways, $1,200 is the bid. Do I hear $1,300? Do I hear $1,300 for $1,300? Thank you very much, Maumee Valley. Do I hear $1,400? $1,400 for the garden cocktail party. $1,400. Okay, there's $1,400. Do I hear $1,500? There's $1,400. Do I hear $1,500 for the Toledo Zoo Conservatory and Gardens Orchid Festival cocktail party for 12 people? Think of the party you could hold here. Whoa, somebody jumps to $1,600. Thank you very much, Maumee Valley. $1,600 is the current bid. Do I hear, I just did, $1,700 is the current bid. Do I hear $1,800? $1,800 for you and 11 of your closest friends. Cocktail party at the zoo, birthday, graduation, you name it. And $1,800 is the bid. Do I hear $1,900? Do I hear $1,900? Cocktail party at the zoo. I've been to a cocktail party at the zoo. It's a delightful place. There is the Galapagos tortoise. $1,800. Do I hear $1,900 is the bid? Do I hear $2,000? Do I hear $2,000 for the cocktail party at the zoo? $2,000. The current bid is $1,900. Do I hear $2,000 for the cocktail party at the zoo? $2,000. Let's make it a clean $2,000 for 12 people. That's just going to be a blast. And $2,000 is the bid. Do I hear $2,100? Do I hear $2,100? Cliff Oberlin, I think this has your name on it. I know, drive from Bryan. I know it's a long drive, but you can make this happen, man. $2,100. Lisa, make him bid $2,100. Let's hear $2,100 for the Maumee Valley community. $2,100 is the current bid. Do I hear $2,200? That's the conservatory. Look at that remarkable building. Fully renovated, stunning, smelling of orchids, full of oxygen. It's just remarkable. $2,200. Do I hear $2,200 for this magical experience? Cocktail party for the $2,200 is the bid. $2,300. Do I hear $2,300? 22 is the current bid. There's the conservatory walkabout with a cocktail, I might add. $2,300. Do I hear $2,300? 22 is the current bid. $2,200. Anybody at 23? Do I have anybody who wants this at 23? 12 people, that's a lot of people. It's a lot of cocktails. It's a lot of orchids. It's going to be a great time. Look at the palm trees. I mean, that's right there in Toledo. That's in Toledo, that magical garden. And there's a tortoise. There's an ageless giant tortoise that's going to be walking around. And an insider tour. $2,300. Do I hear $2,400? $2,400 for this magical experience. Thank you, Whitakers. $2,300 is the current bid. Do I hear $2,400 for the Toledo Zoo cocktail party for 12 in the conservatory with the tortoise with the orchids, $2,400. 32nd morning, fantastic run. There it is. 2,300 is the current bid. Do I hear 24? Does somebody want to make it a clean 2-5? Do I hear 24? Jamie Katzner, you went graduate with me. I know you're doing great in Cleveland. Talk to me, baby. You got 24 on you? Come on. I know you're out there, Katzner. 2,400. 2,400, there it is. $2,400 is the current bid. Do I hear 2,500? Do I hear 25? A clean 2-5. What a triumph. 2-5 for a lovely 12-person cocktail party. Late afternoon. Imagine this place. Statuary, garden. It's going to be magical. It's basically going to be like you in Downton Abbey without the, giant house that you need to renovate. $2,500. $2,400 going once. $2,400 going twice. Sold. $2,400. Wait, I'm sorry. They snuck it in. They got it in. $2,500. They came in before I said sold, so I'm going to give it to them. Do we want to go higher? That's it. That's it. Closed. It closed. There's nothing I can do about the technology. Thank you. Thank you, Maumee Valley. $2,500 for a lovely cocktail party at the zoo. I think that's going to be just amazing. I hope there are pictures posted in the alumni magazine. Okay, that was the winner of that lovely experience is Amy Eustick, our board president. So you know what? I stand a reasonable chance of scoring that invite. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Amy. Fantastic supporters of Maumee Valley. All right. Lot 408 is once again a Maumee Valley classic. This is a stay at the Ford Plantation. I'm just going to go ahead and read a testimony from a Maumee Valley graduate whose family donated the property. This is Michael Ansbach, who graduated in 2004. Here is his testimonial. Some of the best memories I have were made at the Ford Plantation. From long, serene trail rides on horseback, fitness classes at the sports barn, or a revitalizing day at the spa, the Ford has always provided the right experience for every mood. I've hosted friends and family to outings on the golf course, as well as to fantastic dinners at the clubhouse, or a poolside lunch and cocktail capped off with Bonnie's famous cookies at Henry Ford's house. The Ford has always provided me with the perfect treat to get away and relax, or with a destination for fun and adventure. There's nowhere else I would rather go to experience the high life of Southern charm, end quote. This is Henry and Clara Ford's former winter estate, stunningly beautiful manor home, one of the nicest luxury sporting clubs in the entire country, also a residential community. It is located 18 miles southwest of Savannah, a beautiful city in and of itself that's probably worth a day trip. The package includes luxury accommodations for 2 people and 2 nights at the main house, sleep like a Ford, 1 round of golf per person on the Pete Dye designed course. If you're a golfer, you know what that means, right? A stunningly beautiful course with the hardest bunkers you've ever seen in your life. It's like World War I on those courses. Scenic Ogeechee River cruise featuring views of the Ford Island Bird Sanctuary. Daily use of the sports complex and fitness center. Dining at the club, spa treatments, and other amenities are available at nice member rates. This is valid for 1 year from now, or a little bit less, May 12th of 2021. Again, the details. Sleeps 2, 2-night stay. This was donated by Bob and Jane Ansbach. Their son Michael Ansbach graduated in 2004, Robert Ansbach, class of 2006, and John Ansbach, class of 2008. Thank you, Ansbach family. That's the home right there. Have a look-see. Wheezy, what do we have? Is that the pool, or is that just a reflecting pool? Reflecting pool. Look how beautiful that is. All right. There's fishing. A great activity. as he said, horseback riding, Pete Dye Golf Course, magical sporting clays. I know we have a lot of people who like to shoot at Maumee Valley in terms of sporting clays and skeet. That's part of it. Those are the cookies they talked about, the famous cookies at the big house. Our first opening bid is going to be an incredible bargain at $1,000. $1,000 for 2 nights in one of the premier luxury sporting resorts in the entire country, not to mention the Southeast. Just a magical, magical place. Look at that dinner. Lovely place. Our opening bid is going to be $1,000. We have a bid for $1,000. That's me golfing, by the way, actually. Look at that form. Yeah, right. $1,100. Do I have $1,200 to golf, shoot sporting clays and skeet, go for a horseback ride, swim in that right there? I think, actually there's a pool, that's the golf course. $1,200. Do I hear $1,200 for, and I should also mention, we're going to take the top 2 bids. There are 2 separate nights available, so I should have made it clear that the top 2 bids win here. So $1,100 is the current bid. Do I hear $1,200? Do I hear $1,200 for 2 magical nights at the Ford Plantation? Live like a Ford. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, you know, the Ford. $1,200 is my next bid. Do I hear $1,200 for 2 magical nights at the Ford Plantation outside gorgeous Savannah, Georgia? Okay, let's do a 30-second warning. There's the fitness center. That is definitely not me, but it needs to be. Do I hear $1,200? $1,200 for the Ford Plantation experience. I'm guessing you can do that. I could not, but you can see there the equestrian facility, which is world class. $1,200. Get a horseback riding lesson. $1,200. All right, $1,100 going once. $1,100 going twice. So this is going to be the top 2 bids, 1,000 and 1,100. Sold. Thank you very much. Okay, and the lucky 2 families are Erica Foster and Kim Brown. Thank you very much, Erica and Kim. I'll tell you, Tim, I'm going to listen to how this goes, and maybe I'll outbid you next year. All right, let's finish up. It's our last item of the night, home stretch. Everybody take a sip of wine. This is one of my favorite places, Amelia Island, which, as you probably know, is 35 minutes from the Jacksonville International Airport. Great news, it's incredibly easy to get to from Detroit. Multiple flights a day, great airport. This beautiful home offers stunning views and sunsets overlooking the low country marsh and, of course, Florida's intercoastal waterway. The beautiful thing, you know that already means, is it's westward facing. So this is a sunset paradise. I should mention pristine Florida beaches are only a short half-mile away the other way. You can ride bikes there, you can walk if you're feeling it, or you know what, just drive. A sun-filled living room offers ample room for gathering with the family. 3 bedrooms, comfortably sleep up to 6 people. There is a twin bed, a queen bed, and a king bed. Spectacular sunsets can be enjoyed from the deck, from the living room, from the kitchen, from the dining area, and of course from the master bedroom. Again, let me just note, this is a full west view over the water on the intercoastal in Florida. Okay, details, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, sleep 6. This is valid select weeks, May through October, so you know, beautiful time to be there, 2020. Or if you want to go later, you can do May through October of 2022. So again, lots of times to choose from across the next 2 years. This was donated by Mr. John Kiley, Mrs. Pam Otis, their kids, Joss Kiley, who graduated in 2001, and Broer Otis, who graduated in 2005. Okay, we're going to begin the bidding. Last item. Everybody, let's bring it home. We're going to begin the bidding at $2,000 for this. We have our first bid at $2,000. Let's do $2,100. Easy to get there, fly to Jacksonville. Half an hour later, you're in the house, right, with your family, hanging out, watching the sunset that same night. $2,200. The second bid is I hear $2,200. Do I hear $2,300? $2,300. $2,200 for a magical. $2,300 is the current bid. Do I hear $2,400? $2,400 for Amelia Island, looking out of the Intercoastal, half a mile to the beach. The other $2,400. Do I hear $2,500? Let's make it a clean 2,500. Do I hear $2,500 for a vacation on $2,500 is the current bid. Do I hear $2,600? $2,600. Final item of the night. If you want to go on this trip, now is the moment. Select week. This is one whole week in Florida. $2,500 is the current bid. Do I hear $2,600? 1 week in a stunning home, westward facing, sunset views on the Intercoastal in Florida, half a mile to the beach. $2,600. Do I hear $2,700? $2,700 for a week in beautiful northern Florida, May through October, either this year or in 2022. $2,700. The current bid is $2,600. Does somebody want to go? Alex Bowe, who graduated from me, did this trip and said it was phenomenal. Alex, if you're out there, do I hear $2,700? $2,700 for a week in Florida. $2,700. The current bid is $2,000. I have $2,700. Do I hear $2,800? $2,800. Gary Boehm, you might like this trip. Are you out there, my friend? Gary Boehm, $2,800 for a trip. $2,800 is the current bid. Do I hear $2,900? $2,900 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,000 for 1 week in beautiful northern Florida on the water, westward facing view? Sunsets. Do I hear $3,000? So there's a $3,000 bid. Thank you, Mommy Valley. Do I hear $3,100? $3,100 for a week in northern Florida. $3,100. The current bid stands at $3,000 for a week, May through October this year, May through October 2022. $3,100. Do I hear Remember, Oberlins, Miami is not the only place in Florida. $3,100. Do I hear $3,100? The bid stands at $3,000. $3,100. Eustix, you're not done. I know you like Michigan, but there's nothing wrong with, some real sunshine here. Come on. $3,100. Do I hear $3,100? The current bid is $3,000. Okay, 30-second warning. Easy to get to, easy peasy. Fly them down there, you're good to go. Get some groceries, you're done. $3,000. Do I hear $3,100? $3,100 is the current bid. Do I hear $3,200? Fly to Jacksonville from Detroit, rent a car, take an Uber, who cares? Just get down there. It's going to be fantastic. $3,200. Do I hear $3,300? Clean $3,300 for a trip to beautiful Amelia Island, magical Amelia Island. $3,300. Do I hear $3,300? The bid stands at $3,200. $3,200. 30-second warning. Last item of the night before we get to MV Cares. $3,200. Do I hear 3,300? Somebody want to jump in there? We're almost home. $3,300. $100 more for northern Florida and a sunset. There's the cute town of Amelia Island. Go out to dinner, hang out, take the kids. It is a magical, magical place. You can ride bikes everywhere there, by the way. Very, very old Florida. $3,200 is the bid. Do I hear $3,300? 3,300 is a beautiful number. Do I hear a clean 3,300? $3,200. 15-second warning. $3,200. is the current bid. Look how beautiful it is. 3,200 going once. That's your deck. Look at that stunning deck. 3,200. I know you're out there. Going twice. And sold. Thank you very much, Maumee Valley. Who was the lucky winner? Kim Brown jumped in again. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for all your family does for Maumee Valley. Lovely, lovely bid. Thank you very much. All right. Let me just push up the glasses here. You're not supposed to touch your face, but whatever. I'm going to touch my face right now. Thank you for all the bidding on this amazing night. We raised just around $30,000. So the current total that you have raised for Maumee Valley across this year's auction is $139,264. I can't thank you enough, Maumee Valley. I got to tell you, that's remarkable for the period of time that we're in. Truly remarkable. You are an exceptional community. That's amazing, truly amazing. We're not done yet. I want to make one final push to get people to donate to MV Cares. Remember, this is the fund that we're putting together for any family that's been hit so hard by coronavirus that we could lose a student. Remember, this is fully tax deductible, and remember that CARES Act credit. It's even better now. If you missed out on any items, or you're just feeling that Maumee Valley magic, this is your chance to make a great donation to MV Cares. For any hard-hit family in coronavirus, we want to keep these students here. Thank you again for participating. It's been a blast for me. I'm incredibly grateful to this community. It's been an honor to serve as your host. I wanted to say thanks again to Jaden for helping me out last week. An amazing kid. He did say it felt a little bit like talking to Brad Pitt. All right, he didn't say anything like that at all. I think he said, "Hey, Boomer." I wish everybody well, and I want to close by thanking the incredible faculty and staff at our school. I don't say that as an auctioneer. I say that as a parent of two kids in this amazing school. You are difference makers. Thank you. It's my pleasure now to turn the spotlight over to our own Lynn Casto to take us home and wrap up tonight's wonderful benefit for the blue and the white.
You're right, Ford. Our faculty truly are our difference makers. And in this time of remote learning, our teachers have continued to shine, helping our students soar. Ford, you have my personal gratitude for all that you've done over this past week, and especially for your help and efforts tonight as our auctioneer. Thank you. Thank you to all of you who are viewing tonight and those who have very generously supported our auction this night, our first ever virtual auction at Maumee Valley. We even had somebody bidding from the West Coast in California. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate all of the volunteers and sponsors who have helped to make this evening possible. I'd like to give special thanks to those of you who donated items and experiences for our auction. Thank you so much for generously giving to this cause. We so much appreciate your generous support of Maumee Valley, and we truly could not do this without you. This is an amazing, wonderful event, and you have given generously to help out the school. Thank you also to our incredible advancement team who is behind the camera tonight, live streaming this event. It is my great hope that we're going to be back together soon. I hope to see you on campus. But before we sign off, please enjoy this thank you video created by senior MV student Mihir Joshi. Thank you. I appreciate all of you giving. Have a good night.
Your gift makes a difference to us.
Your gift makes a difference to me.
Your gift makes a difference to me. Your gift makes a difference to us.
To me.
To me.
To us.
To us. Your gift makes a difference to us. To us.
你的礼物对我很重要。
To us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your gift makes a difference to me. Thank you. Your gift makes a difference to us.
Merci pour votre contribution.
Thank you. Your gift makes a difference to me.
To me.
To me.
Thank you. Your gift makes a difference to me.